Howdy folks, I'm going to do some shortline operations. I've actually got a forest sound running in the background just so it's not completely silent. If you've watched my YouTube Railroads Online series, it's the same sound file. Hey Dave, how's it going? So we got something to listen to. So we need to pick up some logs. I wrecked my train. Been having a good time getting it all put back on the track. Now I've got logs sitting around various spots, and I've actually got some, I think, yeah, I've still got some over there. So we're going to see if we can get them loaded up. I think I need to tone this down a little bit. There we go. Just have that in the background. I've got to work in a couple hours, so this would be a quick 2-hour stream at the most. Whee! Been using this thing. This is a work in progress truck in a work in progress game, so it's a little rough. But it's kind of functional. I think I can grab these, even though I'm way up here. Let's test that theory. Better than a 0-hour stream. Just pretend like there's chains on the log. It'll be all good. Bang. Just bang it into the hood. I should just back the train up. I don't know if I can get over the... Can I get over the rails with this? This truck has a problem where if the wheels are turned all the way, it like won't go, so... It's a little bit tricky to use sometimes. Yeah, I'm doing some server updates on some of the production stuff that have to be done after hours. Some of it can be done at like 6 p.m., but there's some stuff that has to be done after the call centers close, so... For me, that's 11 p.m. Central Time. Good stuff. It's not a lot of work, it's just disruptive. My truck. Oh, it doesn't have a very good power transfer between all the different axles. Now the big blue crane over there works really well, but it only has one hook point. This has 2 hook points. So the load will just rotate around with the other crane. Sounds like a jackhammer. And time to swing. Bloop. Close enough. Uh-oh. And now I'm stuck. This happens a lot because, like I said, there's no, like, a limited slip differential or anything. It's whichever wheel is free gets the most power, it seems like. I thought at first that they were front-wheel drive. So, now I'm stuck. Wonder if I can get cheeky. What if I come back down here? Then I attach again. Then I push. Whoa, no. Stay on there. The controls are like not near at hand, so couldn't hit that in time. And then we just extend that back out and drop it right there. Perfect. Big brain moves. Thinking I might back the train up so I can just access it from these crossovers. Or the crossings, whatever they're called. See, I'm stuck again. There's a lot of jank in this game, but I love having the options. Like if, for people on my Discord, I was showing how, so I wrecked this train, right? Everything was off the tracks, and I got the GP38 back on the track, but the rear truck had rotated around. So the trucks were facing in opposite directions. But Joe, the developer, had a good idea to try to use the turntable. So I used the steam switcher and like pushed the engine over. Got the rear truck lined up right in the middle of the turntable. And then I built a platform here, and I had this crane, the big blue one out there, lifted the front of the engine up, and then rotated the turntable, thus turning the truck 180 degrees. Worked brilliantly. I love having options like that in games. So I'll put up with a little jankiness. I don't want to get stuck on the tracks. I'm going to do an Austin Powers 317 point turn here. I think I will back up the train so I don't get stuck on the tracks. Wanted to work some on this yard, but I need to get the logs cleaned up first. I added on this end of the yard, but I'm not super happy with it. Like to redo it. So I can probably see better from back here. Ram those logs through the windshield. It'll be fine. Oh, it swiveled back on me. Come here, you. I wish there was like a visual representation that you're attached or detached. Alright, that's gonna have to be good enough. Get the blue crane out of the way. Whee! Whoa! This thing weighs like 90,000 kilograms, so it gets a little tricky driving it sometimes. Alright, that's all the way in, that's all the way down, so attach. Have to back the train up a little bit. Whee! Don't tip over. I don't think I can drive the train when I'm in the truck, so. wake the neighbors up. I guess I'm as far forward as I can get. I'm hitting on there. Yeah, these gonna be a little crooked, but could be worse. So we got all these logs here, and then there's a bunch of logs you can just see off in the distance where the train started derailing. And then it all ended up in a pile right here. So, yeah, it was totally my mistake. I was going way too fast, and then I forgot I had the switches lined up to go into there, so. It went from bad to worse. Alright, you're all the way in. You're all the way in. Trying to hold down the 1 key to lift it and steer with WSAD. This is going to be a little tricky. I don't know, because the logs, as you can see, they don't quite fit on this. I need a little bit longer flat car. That's why some of them are stacked like that. Those are hanging over. So we're going to have to raise this way up. I'm going to actually... I think on this one it's just L. Yeah, they don't extend out anymore. Put down my feet. And then I need to try to get this up above here. Without tipping the truck over. Camera controls. It's a little hard to see sometimes what's going on. Swing forward, drop. And we'll call it good. Raise the feet back up. Pull down 2 and 4 to fully retract and lower. Awesome. Get another car lined up here. Oh, what happened? What'd I break? Why are we not moving? That's a great question. Why are we not moving? I don't think any of these brakes are on. One of these logs hitting something. Maybe the collisions are bigger than the visual models. No, there's nothing like overhanging that much. Why for you no move? Oh. I swore I took the brakes off on the Loco. Wow. It's been a long week, folks. It's been a long, hard week of work. I think I only have about 1.5 brain cells left working. Yeah, let's try taking the locomotive brakes off. What do you say about that, Chief? Good news is they're impressed with me at work, so they're trying to fast track getting me converted from contractor to full time, which would be nice. I could actually take time off and get paid. It's been a long time since I was hourly, and hopefully some better benefits. Had some work done on 2 teeth, and it's cost me more than spine surgery did. Need some better benefits. Alright. Nope, that's the wrong button. Push that button. How long is what supposed to take, Dave? Come on. Come on. It's like the tires rub if you're turned all the way. It's really strange. Doink. Hey, I like it. Physics for the win. Alright, I think that is all the wood on this side. So let's back the train up a bit more. We'll start by taking the brake off. I have to look. I think there's longer flat cars. I might need to look into that. I think there's like a... I think they might be low boy editions, though. There are actual log cars. I'm not sure how well they work. So I just got 2 cars worth of logs, basically, here. Tie that down. Oh, convert? I have no idea. Last I knew, was it a month ago or so? Like, my group of contractors had a meeting with the contracting company, and they said they were extending everybody 3 months because they didn't have the... It wasn't in the budget to convert anybody or some corporate mumbo jumbo. So it sounds like he was going to try to make it faster than that, which would be like another 2 months. So maybe faster than 2 months. I don't know. There's no time frame. It don't really matter. It's not a huge deal. And I would probably actually make a little less money not being a contractor. But there's other perks that come along with that. Such as being able to take a day off and still getting paid, which is nice. Alright, you are all the way in. Kind of wish the crane controls had 2 speeds. Especially using the big crane, it can take forever to like rotate or lift or extend. I mean, you want the slow speed when you're moving a heavy load. Just moving it to move it. Oh, shoot. Damn it. Could go down and use a crossing, but what's the fun in that? Alright, upsy daisy. So yeah, like hold shift plus the control maybe for fast reversal or something would be cool. Kerplop. Yeah, it works for me. Ba-doop, 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 doop. Can I ram that? Sort of. Alright, let's see if we can come in from the side. So if you're just tuning in, this is going to be kind of a short stream. I've only got a couple hours here. I've got to go do some more work tonight. But I wanted to get the rest of these logs cleaned up and get rid of the great train wreck disaster of October 2022. It's been a lot of fun, though, using the cranes and stuff to get everything back on the tracks. But it's been a learning experience. So we're going to load some logs. We might lay some track tonight. I kind of want to redo this yard. Get the rest of these other tracks hooked up. Time to swing. Oh, parking brake on. Eh, close enough. Uh-oh, now I'm stuck on the train car. Oh, we're good, we're loose. Go, go, go! Floor it. Oops. There's an example of the collision being larger than the visual model. And now I'm stuck. Awesome. There's some weird physics interactions like that, I've noticed. Like, what am I stuck on? I can't see the collision box. There we go. Worked itself free. Also gave me a chance, I hadn't been using the Steam, but I got the little Steam switcher and I was using it to move some stuff around. So that was kind of fun. It looks like, I haven't tested it fully, but it looks like the chuffs are actually like timed with the exhaust properly, which a lot of Steam locomotive games don't do. That was kind of cool. Whoa, what did I just do? Oh, I hit, okay, there we go. Accidentally hit the wrong key. That's what I did. It's got barely moves, but if I let loose the steering, I think it gets bound up. Yeah, this is gonna be tricky. I kind of need to back up but not get stuck on the tracks. Yeah, let's redo this approach. And the switch stand's kind of in the way, too. Let me see if I can get turned around here. A little bit. Go ahead and put the feet down. We're kind of crooked, but I think we can get in the realm of close enough, maybe. Some of that more that weird physics. Like I'm lowering the boom, but the load itself wasn't lowering. for a while. But overall, this game's got some pretty good physics in it. I was really impressed with how the train derailed and then piled up here. It was really well done. I mean, if you're going to have a wreck, at least have some good physics, right? Alright, let's head out to this other pile of logs, and we'll bring the train down. Also, I don't think this Ural has the rail wheels like the other vehicles do. Probably yet to be added. This is a work-in-progress vehicle. Well, thank you, Evie. I appreciate that. It's what my mommy says, so I'll go with it. Hey, what's up, Belly Pilot? I've been having a blast with this. I love games with options. There's a lot of fun to be had with this. Alright, so we're going to leave you there, and then I'm going to go to Jeep here. And we need to back this train up. It's hard to see the track sometimes in the grass. There is track out there. Let's go drive from back here. So we'll load up these first two cars, and we'll have to find spots for any extras, which I might have to get creative. I had quite a few logs stacked on here. Alternatively, I could take the logs down to the mill and come back with empty cars. We're going to call that good. If you're just tuning in and have no idea what's going on, I derailed the train. I was going too fast. I realized too late I was already here, going to diverge here. So I came through that diverging route about 60. Some of the cars started derailing in here, losing logs, and then the whole train ended up piled up over there by the starting area. So I've had several hours of enjoyment cleaning that mess up with cranes and stuff, and using creative solutions. Even used the turntable to turn one of the trucks around on the engine that got turned around backwards. Thanks to Joe, the developer, for that idea. That worked beautifully. And now I'm stuck on the car. There's a lot of stickiness to the physics, so the cargo stays on. So, and I can't tell if my brake's on or off. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it. Yeah, just a normal day. Now, you can't just hit F8 and reset anything you own back to the starting area. What's the fun in that? I've been having a blast using cranes and stuff. Alright, so let's attach that. And we're going to go backwards on the truck. I'm going to push. And I'm not sure if I have my parking brake on or not, because there's no indicator. Okay. So the parking brake is off. Now we know. Now the parking brake's back on. Let's stay away from the car and get our parking brake on. Swing and drop. Perfect. Yeah, let's lower down. So yeah, this is a work in progress truck. That's why there's like no like cables or anything. It just magically picks stuff up. The other crane has a nice cable system, so it looks a little more plausible. Alright, I want to back up but not tip over. See if we can accomplish that. And I get too close. I want to get stuck again. Beautiful. Yeah, it's wireless. You just have to know the password. See, a lot of the cars were stacked like that one. That one actually didn't lose its load. One of the few. I need to restack some of these like that, which is going to be a little tricky. See if I can get that on this car back here. Cool. Yeah, that's all the logs over here. Getting close. We can go sell these logs to the mill and make lumber out of them. These are a little tricky because they're kind of back in this corner. So we've got 4 more log sets. So let's get on the other side. I need to get a little bit of a run at it. The physics going over the track is a little bit brutal. Whee! That's why I've got the crossings over there by the loading dock starting area. Make that a little easier. See if I can reach across the track. So I'm going to put my little stabilizer feet down. Can I reach far enough? Probably not. Alright. Feet back up. I don't think I attached to that. No, that wasn't quite close enough. Alright, new plan. No, wasn't close enough there either. And now I'm stuck. Nope, we're good. We're unstuck. Okay, we're all the way down. Now we should be able to hook on. See if we can get it on top of that car right there. Banging against the hood. It's a Ural, it can take it. Oh, don't push that off. Okay, quit sticking to the other cargo. See what I mean by everything being sticky? It helps keep the cargo on, but it makes for interesting loading sometimes. Something weird going on here. Ta-da! I'm sure it'll be fine. Stuff might make it all the way down to the sawmill. Yeah, this is risky. I might get stuck doing this. Let's see if we can get the front wheels over. And then attach to this. Yeah, I probably shouldn't go 60 mile an hour with this load. Okay, now can I get back over? Yeah! Oh, we got over to one rail. I was trying to time the swings just right. Go, go, physics. We almost had it. Okay, I'm gonna drop that there and then see if we can pick it up again. Nope. Didn't grab it. Oh, duh. I'm pushing the wrong freaking button, that's why. There we go. Yeah, if you actually hit the attach button, it attaches. Who knew? Definitely something funky going on with the floaty physics there. Alright, let's see if we can get over the rails again. Ta-da! What's up, Big Chris? What we have here is clean up aisle 3. I derailed this log train. And we're getting the logs put back on. you haven't seen this before, like the Twitch game should say, it's Loco Shortline Operations. You can find it on Steam. It's a fun little railroad building game. It's only like 15 bucks. There's a lot to do beyond just trains. As you can see here, you got cranes and forklifts and stuff like that. Yeah, sure. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Looks like Toys R Us. Yeah, like I've said in other streams, it's one developer, and he's a programmer, not an artist. So he's used models from like all over that he's bought. So it's a little bit of a hodgepodge. But what's really good is the gameplay. So ignore the coder art. Like I was sharing some pictures on the Discord. When I derailed this GP38 over here, the front truck was still on the tracks, but the rear truck was off, and this rear truck actually rotated around. So it was, I got it back on the tracks with the big heavy crane that I've got over there. So I got it all back on the tracks, but this truck here was backwards. So I was asking on the Discord like for ideas, because I tried like running into it, and I didn't have any collision with anything. You can just walk right through it. But Joe, the developer's like, use the turntable. So I have a turntable over there, so I used a steam switcher and pushed this engine over, so the rear truck was at the very center of the turntable. Then I built a platform and had the big crane lift the front of the engine. So then just the rear truck was sitting on the turntable. Then I spun the turntable 180 degrees. And Bob's your uncle, as they say. So I mean, it's that kind of gameplay is possible in this game. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, slap some straps on that. That's not going anywhere. Forgot I had this completely empty car up here. So yeah, I'm having a blast with this game. It's a lot of fun. It's my new addiction. I'll take good gameplay over fancy graphics any day of the week. There's too many games out there with flashy next-gen graphics, and they're just terrible games. I'm looking at you, Train Sim World. What an empty, hollow shell of nothing, but some people enjoy it. Oh no! I got one more log back there. I thought I was done. Alright, let's grab that one. Then we can go sell these logs. And then forget this derailment ever happened. Yeah, Railroads Online needs some serious bug fixing. I mean, it's a beautiful game. I love the graphic style and the track and stuff on Railroads Online, but I've just gotten so frustrated with the bugs and the shortcomings. It's just, yeah. As you'll see in the spoiler alert, there's only 2 more Railroads Online videos, I think, coming out on the YouTubes. I go over all that in the videos. It needs some more time in the oven to bake. Are you not going to grab those logs there? Nope, not so much. Alrighty. Shoot. Oh, don't get stuck. The truck physics could use a little work. Need a posi track. My kingdom for a diff lock. Do 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 do. Okay, fine. You win, game. Let's go to the big boy. Here we go. This thing can pick up a locomotive, so... At least one end of a locomotive. Yeah, I had fun with it, Evie, and then it stopped being fun, so I'm not going to play games that I'm not having fun with. So it's coming to a close. There are 2 more videos. Tomorrow's video that's coming out is like an hour long, so people that like the Railroads Online stuff should enjoy that. And then there's, I think the last episode is Tuesday. Alright, we're bringing in the big guns here. So this has actual, like, spreaders that go out quite a ways, and then you can lower the feet. Yeah, Dark Wind. Yay, long vid! So half the people are like, yeah, long episode. The other half are like, oh, crap, I hate this. You can't please everybody on YouTube. Now, can I reach out far enough? Reach out and touch someone. Might be too far now. The camera controls aren't the best. Oh yeah, we went past it. There we go. And then I need to be just above it, and then we should be able to attach. You like them too, Evie? Yeah, some people do, some people don't. I'm the same way when I'm watching something. It kind of depends on the content and the presenter. All right, I'm going to retract this so we're not flopping all over the place. I'm going to see if I can get this set on the train with this crane. The downside of this crane is it can rotate the load. Just that single attach point. What's cool is most of the vehicles have rail wheels. I don't know if you can see it on this one. Let me hop out of the cab here. So there's these little wheels you can lower. You can actually ride on the track with the vehicles. It's pretty cool. Raise those back up. Getting tired of the railroad real life. Yeah, it's like any job. I'm kind of burned out on my job, but you know, it pays the bills. Yeah, that's the problem with this crane. This raised up a little bit. Hey, quit rolling backwards. So the Euro works really well for loading stuff. This works really well for like rescuing things. We'll see if we can get the logs up there. This Arma mod seems a bit weird. What's up, Protect? I actually played some Andy Stassi the other day. I didn't stream it or anything. Just hopped on and spent about, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour and took an outpost. But Andy Stassi, I'm kind of almost done with that because now that I'm so far along and have so many resources, it's not nearly as much fun as when you're trying to, you know, scratch out a resistance with nothing. All right, this one we have to push 2, 4, and 6 to get everything back to its spot. And yeah, it can be quite time consuming. Alright, you are all set. Let's go put you back. That should be all of the logs. I think we're ready to roll. Let's go park our cranes back. There's some place on here I think that produces tanks. At least there was on the other map. I need to buy a big flat car and go produce a tank somewhere and sell it. That would be epic. So let's go sell some logs. Flying into the other crane, yeah. I've wrecked quite a bit. Usually getting busy with something else. Maybe running some trains when I'm working and not 100% paying attention. It's been known to happen. Oh, I forgot this guy was stuck. Crap. Are you going to be unstuck now? Yeah, you don't have the rail wheels. Yeah, shoot. I forgot this guy was stuck. Well, let me show you the reset feature. So you can just do this. We have the Euro crane. You can see it's 5 meters from me, so you can tell it's that one. And boop. Now it's reset back to the equipment spawn location. Done and done. No, none of the vehicles that can travel on rails have couplers that I've noticed anyway. I was hoping that big crane would, because it's, you know, pretty big and powerful. Let's go put this guy up. Yeah. Yeah, the animations and stuff. Not the best, but like I said, it's, for me, with a game, it's about the gameplay. Whee! And you can fly. I mean, this isn't trying to be a super realistic. This isn't Run 8. I've got Run 8 if I want to go run like a real railroad. Here I can lay my own track, do my own thing. I have a lot of fun with the game. And I can just teleport to my locos if I want to. There we go. Alright, we're in here. We got plenty of fuel. Let's get out of here. See how well this monstrosity of a load travels down the rails. I really like this GP38-2. That's my jam, especially being Burlington North. Oh, I tried to use my webcam and it didn't work. I must have unplugged something when I was... Yeah, okay, well. I was going to do air quotes, but I can't do air quotes because the webcam doesn't work. I better pay attention to what I'm doing, though. I need to get that reset. I need you reset, and you're going straight through. Going down to the mill, and I need you set. There we go. Alright, should be able to highball. Thanks, EV. I appreciate the vote of confidence. I can always count on chat to have my back. Have a little horn. Orange and black over green and black. I really like the old Burlington Northern paint scheme. I do not like this yard. I added this into the yard earlier today after work. Yeah, I'm not happy with how it turned out. Need to redo all this. All in due time. So if you're in the cab, you can actually kind of watch the amp meter here. Tell if you're wheel slipping or not. It's kind of jittery. No, starting to slip. We're good at 60% for now. Another term I need to add. Yeah, we're wheel slipping pretty bad. Sparks are fun. You're not sparking, you're not trying, right? Yeah, luckily we don't have too many of the bots and things going on in here. It took me a little bit to fumble around. I couldn't remember how to ban somebody. So we're heading down past that blue diamond. Getting up almost to 60. So we can go twice as fast as with the starter Loco that we had. Which is both good and bad. Do some transport fever too. Some train sim world. I bought the first Train Sim World. I believe the hype when they said they were making a simulator and they showed all the cool stuff in the trailers. And then it turned out to be a nothing. Complete garbage, in my opinion. So, yeah. And then they never even delivered on all the stuff they've said they were going to do. Then they came out with Train Sim World 2 to get even more of your money. I got that one for free on Epic. So I checked it out. Yeah, it's the same old garbage. And then I see they have Train Sim World 3 now to get even more of your money. So still haven't even delivered all the stuff they said they were going to do in Train Sim World 1. That's okay. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. But they're never getting any more of my money. Alright, let's throw some brakes on. Yeah, as long as you're having fun, EV, that's all that matters. But I vote with my wallet. If they, if they don't deliver, then I don't ever buy anything from them again. That's why I'm done with Giant Software and Farming Simulator. Just the same old crap. People eat it up, though, so I can't really blame them for making what people want. Just not these people. Not this people right here. I don't want it. We're going to sell some logs. You see it says $9.90. It's probably not that price anymore. I need to check the industry menu. It has the up-to-date price on it. What's up, Tick Scary? Doing alright. playing a little Loco Shortline here before I got to do some more work in about an hour. So it's going to be a short stream tonight, just a couple hours. Got some night work to do. Servers that need patched after hours. Deep after hours. So it'll be at work at 11 p.m. for me. Alrighty, so if I pull up the I menu, we have Camden Mill. Yeah, logs are 719. They were 990, but there's a dynamic component to the economy in this game. So the more you sell, you know, supply goes up, so price goes down. Pretty cool. You can't just spam one thing. Kind of makes you use all the stuff on the map. Yeah, luckily it's not a night shift. It's just like, it's probably only going to take like 30 minutes. It just has to be done when the call centers close. Because there are servers that the call centers use. It's one of those things when you're in IT. Didn't do a very good job getting on the end of the trailer. Whoa! Do a very good job regulating the speed at all here. Ooh, that was a little close. Work at a farm tick scary? Yeah, then you're always on. I did a lot of construction and manual labor when I was a young lad, so I've been there, done that. Now I work in a nice air-conditioned office in my DX Racer King series. Not sponsored, just a fan. I work and play in this chair. I can work remote too. I was working remote even before the whole pandemic thing happened. One of those lucky folks that can work remote. So we might be able to go another layer on here. I know we're going to have some lumber left over. These flat cars will easily hold 3 of the lumber if you stack it right. Don't miss working one a little bit. I'm ready to retire, but kids like want to go to college and stuff, so. Be working labor jobs. There's nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with a good, honest day's work. Actually took last Friday off and went up and cut wood for my mom for 3 days. Nice little vacation from IT. There's definitely some satisfaction in working hard physically. All right, so we got 16 lumber left. I'm pretty sure we can pull it. I'm not sure so much about the stopping it. Let's give it a whirl. Let's see if we can get all this lumber on here. Oops, that's the wrong key. So let's try putting like this. up, Adam? Yeah, I'm enjoying the Jeep. It's a nice, nice Loco. Ton of pulling power. We'll see just how much here in a minute. I forgot what the total number was, the lumber. I didn't look at it when I started loading. So like 37 or something like that? It was a lot. Somebody was probably paying more attention than I was. That's usually the case. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with this game, Adam. Been playing and mostly just doing logs to lumber. Which is why the price is way down. Alright, we got 2 more. It actually worked out beautifully. 5 per car, so there's... Must have been 40? I think I have 8 cars. There we go. Look at that. I did make a big mess. Yeah, if you're on my Discord, I put pictures on there. I derailed the log train. Spent quite a few hours over the last couple days cleaning that up. Yeah, so there you go. 40 lumber, right? Because I've got 8 cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. And I'm no math genius, but 8 times 5 is 40, so... let's see. Each one of those is 15,000. So what's 40 times 15? 300? Or no? 600. Sorry. I'm tired. 600 metric ton. Brain hurt. Monkey tired. Woo! Luckily, I don't have to do anything too taxing at 11. Oh, come on. Fly! Fly! I never was any good at, like, Mario and that kind of stuff, so here's why. Up there. There you go. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Right after I throw the switch over here. And a smart guy would save right now. The cab is a work in progress. But it looks okay. There's just like the windows need work. You can't actually see inside here from the outside. The model itself is good though. It's got all the things. The controls don't work realistically. Like that's the reverser. This is the brakes. I guess that's okay. Some of the stuff is wonky for gameplay purposes. You can see it's not done. You can't actually see in the windows. But it has a speedometer and it's got an amp meter. The amp meter, I'm not sure what it's showing as far as values. It's sort of load. It'll start getting jittery when you get wheel slip. I know that. Makes a good wheel slip indicator. Also, the sparks flying off. It's a good wheel slip indicator too. Oh, you got snow already, Tick Scary. Yeah, I'm in eastern Missouri by St. Louis. It's been getting down into the 40s some nights. Not terrible. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that switch while I'm here. So I'm ready to come back in next time. See if we can't get this show on the road. How did I figure it out, Adam? I think the massive amount of sparks flying off there was my first clue. Yeah, we'll just let it spark. You want to see some snow? We don't get a huge amount of snow here in Missouri. Every once in a while we'll get like 8 inches maybe. Usually we get like 1 to 3 inches and it melts the next day because it's 65 degrees. Or it just gets too cold and never snows. It'll be like 10 or 0 for 2 weeks, but no snow. Oh, I'm poking out of the cab. Pardon me. Still getting... Yeah, we're getting a lot of wheel slip. But hey, we're moving. We're up over 40 miles an hour. Hooray! So, let's pull up the map. And let's see. We should be set to go straight through here, because we came through there. And then we should be good. All I've been doing is running up to the docks. I do need to throw that switch, though. Heading up to Greenville Docks. If you haven't seen the map before, it's huge. This one is 10 by 10 kilometers. The other map is 14 by 14 kilometers. This map has a little more detail and more green, so I went with it. The other one's bigger, though. No, I haven't really named anything, Adam. Yeah, northern Minnesota, there you go, for snow. So it does take a while to get places. Speed up to now, about 50-ish. You can see my track work isn't the best. Something I hope we get is like a roadbed option. Right now you can lay the track on the ground, or you can put the trestle stuff everywhere, which I see a lot of people do, but I don't like the look of that. I'd rather have janky track, I guess, than just giant trestles everywhere. Yeah, it's definitely backwoods Shortline. It's kind of cool how the cars, weave around all over the place too. I should probably start slowing down because I don't want to take that diverging route at 60 again. I know how that works out. This is the trestle stuff. A lot of people I see, well, not a lot. There's only a few people that play this on YouTube. They've got that stuff like everywhere, which is fine. I just don't like the look of it. I wish we had an external speedometer. I'm gonna get some brake on. We need to slow down because we're gonna be diverging. I don't want to get too crazy. Yeah, there's definitely a story there, Adam. The beginning of the stream was picking up logs that I had scattered everywhere because I came around this corner. I hit this diverging route at 60. The train started derailing there, spilling logs, and I ended up in a pile over there at the starting area. It was pretty spectacular. Really good physics. Really good physics. I was not even mad. It all kind of piled up pretty realistically. Let's do about 75-ish. We'll see how we do on the power. Coming through. A little bit of wheel slip jitter, but not terrible. I keep wanting to hit V to change my view because that's Railroads Online. So we're setting at about 83,000, and this should be a nice chunk of change. 40 lumber, I don't even know what it sells for. Greenville Docks, selling for 1,500 a pop right now. So that'll change. So like that's, at Greenville Docks, lumber is 1,576, it was 2,000. So since I've been running logs and lumber, you can see those prices have come down. Everything else is pretty much a nice round number where it started at. Because I haven't been doing those. So the next line I want to build actually will come off around here, around Winston Bay. And it'll go up here. I want to go up to the quarry. Because Greenville Docks will take rocks, and it's actually a better exchange, rocks to logs, than lumber to logs. So I need to build a line. I think this is a grade here. All the way up to the quarry. And then we can run rocks to there, and then lumber down to there. And there's lots to do. Yeah, Tix, that's a lot of fun. I did that when I was a kid. We had like a little UTV before there were UTVs. And Dad would pull us around on the sled. I'd get so much like slush and stuff, like my eyes would almost freeze shut, but it was a lot of fun. Alright, we'll start coming off on the throttle here. So we're doing 60. Ooh, that's a really janky piece of track right there. I need to redo that. Woo. It depends on the gearing at them, but I would imagine they could do 60. It all depends on what gear ratio they're ordered with. Alright, we're doing like 65. That's bad. We need to slow down. This hill's going to help us slow down quite a bit. This is 3% grade, 5% grade, 6% grade. So that helps us lose quite a bit of speed there. So yeah, we're all the way down to like 30 now. That's good. Oh yeah, it didn't save my hat color, did it? Good catch. Let's see, was this key? Yeah, that key. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't save your hat color. I didn't even notice that. Alright, we need to get slowing down. Pay attention, Mr. Engineer. Oh boy. This might be a quick sell. Run! There's no engine. It's all a sham. I believe I can fly. Alright, we were coming in hot. Stand by on the sell cargo button. I think we got enough money now. One last little one. Hey, 139,000. Awesome. And lumber's now all the way down to 1178. So yeah, we definitely need to do something else. So if we look here, this will buy heavy goods, which gives us 50% production. Basically means it takes 2 heavy goods to get a log. Lumber, it started out at 1990. I think it was actually 2000 on the other screen. Which gets us 75% production. So for each lumber, we get 3/4 of a log. But if we bring rocks down here, they sell good, and we get 100% production. And if we bring standard goods all the way up here, it'd take 5 standard goods to make 1 log. So we need to build a line and get some rocks in here. But while I'm here, I might as well load up on logs. We got 30 logs. Actually, I might see if I can get a different car for logs. Yeah, Dave's here lurking. Went to help a guy build his shop. Didn't have any drains? Oh, wow. So what's the plan on drains? You just forgot when you poured the pad or what? A little bit of an oversight. Yeah, I think we will not get logs. I want to look into other cars. So I want to throw that so I can come back around. And we'll just head out. It's not like I'm hurting for money right now. Oh, he purposefully didn't put any in there? That's strange. Yeah, I blame Dave for everything. He takes it. I see a lot of sparks up there. So the wind sound you hear is actually an MP3 I'm playing in the background. There aren't any ambient sounds in the game yet. There's plenty of other sound effects, but it's really dead. Like if I turn that off, like this is the game. In case you were wondering. It's the same sound file I've used on my Railroads Online videos for some wind and trees kind of ambience. Yeah, it's weird, Tick Scary. That's strange. Like, why would you not? Even if you're not going to use the pipes, I mean, put them in the pad so they're there. I don't know. People have funny ideas. That's the wrong button. There we go. We were throwing sparks everywhere. Whatever. I'm going to put the... I don't like the fact that the reverser works like a gear shift. It's really weird. I would be all for realistic locomotive controls. It makes more sense on the steam engines. It doesn't really make sense for the diesels. Alright, I did throw that one. So we're going to head back in. And I think I'm actually going to park this train on this track. Whee! Got two just sitting idle. Yeah, I don't know. People are weird. I wonder how fast we're going. We need a speed readout on the... You got this little Loco UI you can turn on and off. Nice if we had a little speed readout. I think we're cooking right along. I'm gonna back off the regulator a bit. Some people are weird. Confirmed. Actually, maybe I should stop up here and kind of see what we're gonna do for branching off for the quarry line. So it kind of looks like there's a grade here to use. So it'd be up here around this corner. Let's go have a look-see. Is that grade over there, maybe? I can tell where that is. Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and shut this engine down. I'm too lazy to walk over there. I'm gonna teleport to it. And let's do a little track planning. Actually, let's go get the truck. Let's take the T-Rex out. It's called the T-Rex for some reason. This thing's a bit of a beast. Can get this on the rails without crashing. Sounds meaty. Give me half an hour, I'll get lined up on the rails here. There we go. Alright, we are lined up to get out of here. Cool. Versus like a Raptor, I guess. It's trying to be like a Ford Raptor. That would make sense. Wonder when it comes off the rails. Holy crap. Does this have a speedometer? No. It's just a picture. Well, this is fast. Guess you want to get around on the rails. This is the way to go. So I think maybe that's a grade to follow. Yeah, this thing does scoot. Sounds mean, too. Alright, off-road mode, engage. Alright, how well does that handle in the air? Oh yeah. Like a champ. Holy crap. This is fine for the suspension. The suspension doesn't exist anymore. It's all good. Yeah, this is a superb scout vehicle. Yeah, it looks like there's a gray like right up here. Tailor-made to go to the quarry. So if I look on here, yep. Brought up liar. Alrighty, so we need to look into here somehow. Just get a feel for what we're looking at here. 3.7% grade. Self-grenaded. It can happen. Alrighty, so we kind of want to bend around that way. Now let's go ahead and throw a switch in here. Not a narrow gauge switch, that wouldn't work out very well. Get the truck out of the way. And that's mostly setting on the ground. Might be a little tight though. It's gonna be a pretty tight radius to get around. Let's just play around with it. I'm just spitballing. So 1 is fairly sharp. Where do we end up with if we come over here with the 1? Not terrible. Some narrow gauge tier grade. Yeah, it has a 90-degree crossover. I'm not sure. I don't know if you can just cross over track. I think maybe you can, at least at this stage. Because I know you can lay narrow gauge rail in here and then have a narrow gauge switch and just come out. I tested that. So I think you can just make a crossover at any angle and it would work, but I don't know if it'll always be that case. That is a thought though. Should we make a narrow gauge line that goes up there? But then we're going to have to transfer somehow. I think I'll stick with standard gauge for now. All right, so that's not quite tight enough. You try like a 1.2. That's not terrible. It's getting pretty sharp for mainline. You just have to know that you need to go slow down through here. I don't think this is going to be sharp enough. It might work. It might just work. So let's do one section of straight. And if I slap a turnout on here, yeah, maybe 2. Yeah, I think we could make that work. Oh, that's narrow gauge. We don't want that one. I think that'll work, except it's the wrong gauge track. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo a bunch of that, aren't I? Let's see what we get if we link this up. I mean, it's not the worst track ever. It's pretty bad, especially since it almost disappears into the ground, but I think we can make that work. Yeah, I think I could cross over the track, Adam, but I don't want to do that just for aesthetics. All right, how bad is this going to be if I just link this up? That's really bad. I don't like it. So I was limiting myself to 0.2 on the main line, which means I can't put that switch there. All right, let's rethink this. It'll be like a Y, because I'll be bringing rocks down. Mainly, I'll be bringing rocks down and going to the docks. This is like a secondary. If I want to come from that direction or go the other way. So we might need to do something a little different here. I don't like how that's panning out down here. I don't want to mess up my main line here for the sake of this cutoff. So we'll go redo it. There we go. It's about as smooth as I had it before. And I haven't saved in a while, so let's save. And what time is it going to be? I got about 20 more minutes. Then I got to go do some work. So, it's already straight here. Yeah, I think that was already straight. Well, we know this is going to be slow, so let's go ahead and use like the tighter radius turnout. We know if we're branching off here, we're going to have to be going slow anyway. Then from here, let's do a 1. See where we end up heading up the hill. We're gonna get over into some of this jankiness, aren't we? There's a little bit of a elevation there. We might have to redo some of this, but this will get us the location we need of the track, at least. So then we need to do something with that. And our option is to put this stuff down. We need to start from higher up, it looks like. Just like railroads online, there's a lot of trial and error. So that makes for a little bit smoother of a transition. Not perfect, but a little bit smoother. All right, so let's get rid of this. basically just going to come off here and so if I do, yeah, so that should work out. Or am I better off? Might be better off doing that. Sometimes the track laying messes up. If you get like off screen, it can get weird. Alright, so we'll just join in here and head on up the hill. I think that's, yeah, that's all the track I had down. Oh, snap on. There you go. And yeah, it looks like it's a pretty steady, like 3.7% grade. I don't know what they buy up there. So if we look at the quarry, they would buy lumber, but it's at a fairly cheap price. They would buy large materials, fairly cheap price. So I think we would mostly be taking either lumber or large materials up there. Or just a long train of heavy goods. It depends on what the production values are. We'll have to check that out when we get to the quarry. Alright, I've got like 10 or 15 minutes. Let's see if we can hook this into the line over there. I can see my engine over there. I basically just need to head that direction. We've got another case here where I need to lay some trestle. So I want to get rid of this spline. And actually, let me put the first section back down here. And I kind of know where I'm starting from. Something like that. It's not terrible. That's kind of my standard for track laying. It's not terrible. So then we'll just head over here and then we'll tie in. Should be a straight way over here. So I'm just going to go straight over here and then we'll figure out where the turnout needs to be. Looks like it could be somewhere in here. Just eyeballing this. Good enough. And I'm using these yard switches because we know this is a slow line anyway. Or, yeah, we'll leave it. Kentucky Windage Railroading. Hey, it works in Arma. All right, there we go. We have the start of our quarry branch. So I just need to build all the way up through here over to the quarry. But let's hop in the truck before I have to call it quits. Let's go take a quick look at the quarry and what demand is and stuff like that. Yeah, I think the coal mine's up here somewhere too. Possibly down through here. Or actually it might make more sense to go through here to the coal mine. I think that's elevation there. We'll scout it out and take a look. I love that I'm just like standing in the truck. Everything's a work in progress. It's early access. Oh wait, what am I doing? I go up through here, it looks like. Whoa! She gets a little squirrely at high speed. Oh man, what kind of grade is this? There's gonna be some tough mountain railroading up to the quarry, it looks like. Whoa! Holy crap. It's gonna be a little rough through here. Yeah, I'll definitely be laying some trestle up here. Where are we? This would be a long branch line. That should be the two thingies that we're heading for, the blue diamonds up there. Is that the coal mine down there? I think that might be the coal mine down there. Yeah, we need to come in from the other direction for the coal mine, it looks like. Where do we go from here? We go up through... just up through here, it looks like. It's fairly intense. I mean, it's fairly involved, Adam. It's not necessarily hard. It just would be time consuming. You'd have to use like the Euro crane to move each individual piece of cargo. More work than I want to do. On a regular basis, anyway. So somehow we have to figure out how to get here through that rough stuff. And this comes down into the quarry, it looks like. So we have Dawn's Hill, and then we have the quarry. Dawn's Hill may just be a sell point. A lot of these places aren't fleshed out yet. Ooh, this is going to be interesting track work. Yeah, these are just like sell points. There's nothing here. Oh, this must take coal. Usually you have one of these when you can sell coal. Yeah, they buy coal. All right. That's just a sell point. I think these are both just sell points. I think that's what the blue diamond means. I could be wrong though. No, there's a little building over here. Here's the quarry office. Nice. And what do we got over here? We have rocks. Awesome. So lumber gets us the best. Oh, lumber or large materials. So we could bring large materials up here. So we have to figure out what gives us the best bang for buck to get large materials. I don't know if that's standard goods or if you can sell other stuff. But either lumber or large materials. Let me take a screenshot. And then we would get rocks. So they're big, like quarried stones. Put on, probably put in gondolas. And we can take those to the docks. So yeah, fun times. Well, I'm going to... The fuel level and stuff doesn't matter on the car, so I'm just going to reset the T-Rex. Back to the starting point, and then I'm going to go to my locomotive. Out here in the middle of nowhere. And I'm going to have to go to work. You hear that? That's my phone alarm. It says, hey, dummy, it's time to go to work. But thanks for hanging out, folks, for some railroad shenanigans. The Fedora Railroad continues to grow. I'm having a lot of fun in this game. I've got a video, like I actually made a video of this coming out on Sunday. So for those that don't enjoy the longer streams, it'll be that as well. Have yourselves a great weekend if I don't talk to you. And I'll catch you in the next adventure. Take care.